Hello, holy ones. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to this space. Welcome to this space. This is our glorious, the new human experience. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. So I'm talking a little bit louder because I have it on original sound for musicians. So if a few could just give me a heads up, a thumbs up, a smile, if I'm all right, is the audio clear enough and everything? Okay, great. So it's that funny thing Zoom does if you want to be able to sing or tone or chant and you do not switch it to musician, it will cut you off. And so you get your video back and there's no sound. And the people that are in the meeting can't hear anything when you're toning or singing or musician. So I also found out you have to up your volume as well if you have it on this. So you got to really work with this space. But we're going to do it because it's too important not to. Uh, Light language, toning, sound, light sounds. So, so important. And so I want to be able to bring it in if we want to. I want to be able to have the availability to just allow it to flow. So I needed to check with you first because I don't want it to be that it is in any way not working for someone. So, all right. Thank you for helping me verify that. New human experience. Title says it all. Title says it all. Are we available to be new? Are we being new? Are you doing anything new? Are you thinking about things new? Are you speaking from a new space of reference of yourself? And are you available to continue to be new? That's the big one, right? To not be like, yep, I claim I'm new, and then just kind of like leave it at that, but like show up looking for the new, being available to the new. And then you get the experience. That's how the experience gets to come in because you said it's okay. Does that make sense? All right, so here's a fun thing to start with. I shared in the Acasma Connections chat this morning. If you're not already there, you have access to it via Patreon. And if you have a problem finding it, just message me, email me. But I shared in the chat this morning like a 24, 25-second video, okay? With beautiful music and special effects. Now, I found the video on TikTok on a beautiful page that makes uplifting content. And it was about ancestors. And it was about remembering that who walks with you. And the minute I saw it, of course, I saw Acasma quantum energy, remember who you are. So I took the video and then I went in CapCut and I overlaid the Acasma star and I put in our wording at certain points of reference of the music. But it's powerful. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's so powerful. I do not feel comfortable sharing it like on a platform that's not private because our Discord platform's private to us. But I would want to ask the people who made it for permission and or make sure they got credit because they did the majority of the work. But here's what happened to me in connection with this 24-second video. So I find it like yesterday or so, and I immediately throw it into CapCut and play with it. And it was so simple, which is another sign because usually it's, I can't always find what I want to do with these apps, right? But I was just like, oh, yeah, this sounds good. Hit that. Oh, look at that. Okay, great. And everything was falling into place, right? So I get done and I watch it back and I'm like, I'm so moved. I know I made it, but still, it's a nice moment. Are you with me? So in the video, it's this person walking across a cracked open earth, like a desert area, and they look like they're all alone. And then all of a sudden, they start to get a bit of light going on inside of them and in the earth below them as they're walking. And as the light comes in for them, they begin to, then behind them, this large group of ancestors starts coming in holding like lanterns, and they're walking like 20 feet behind the person, but at a steady pace of presence. And the scene gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and then soon these flying dragon-like creatures drop down, and these super tall ones are in the background. I mean, I was just like, yes, 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 as I watched it, you know? And so I put the words that fit us and this Cosmos Star in there, and I was just so grateful for it. But here's something that happened to me personally, because it says at the very beginning, it's very short. It says, live like you are surrounded by love, or something like that. And then it says, Acasma quantum energy, remember who you are. We are light, we are here. So I'm walking back from my daughter's home this morning to come here to do this call with you. And I've walked that walk many times over the last few years. It's a dirt road. It's surrounded by forest. It's beautiful. It's quiet. There was a huge woodpecker. I mean, like this big woodpecker flying through, and all these little guys making noises in the woods. I've walked that walk a million times. But as I walked it this morning, I could hear my feet on the earth a little bit differently. Like it was a little louder in a sense, a little clearer, the gravel moving beneath my feet. And I heard in my head, live like you are surrounded by love, or you know, light, or guarded, or guided, whatever words you want to put in there. And I was like, I know I've been living this way for years now, right? But this was another level. This was another space of experience for my being as I was registering it. And I felt my body pull back just a little bit, like into a state of more presence and into a state of more sovereignty. And as I walked, I was like kind of remembering that video a little bit, and like more, you know, in that moment. And I was hearing, in a sense, but in my inner knowing, the footsteps of the ones around me on the same gravel road, you know? And I could hear the song in my head. And it was like, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. That's like the song. And then I just felt this rise of presence. And I was really grateful and quite comfortable in my sense of presence. But this new level landed. And I had a new level. I had a new experience. So, a lot to take away from that. Being available continually. Not because it's never good enough, but because we always know we are more. Yes. And what's happening in this space of us is the new human experience. We're stepping into these new spaces of understanding of ourselves and the world around us. And that is even changing to worlds around us. And we're doing it so masterfully. We're doing it so beautifully, because if we were to do this any faster, any bigger, I've said it before, we would like go poof. We would like blow up or blow circuits or something, because it's so huge what you're doing. Yes. Have you like given a moment lately? I know you have before probably, but have you given a moment lately to just say, wow, what I'm doing is huge. It's huge. Oh, isn't it grand? Yes, I know. Like so many right now, you're saying it is glorious. It is glorious. So let's talk about 10:10 my time right now. Let's talk about some experiential things that we can focus on, because, you know, some may be more comfortable to others, and that's okay. Find the sweet spot. Find the way to work with these tools and these connections in a way that really resonates for you, right? So I'm going to give a general sense of availability of what you could do. And then you tweak it to match you. But allowing the body to become more available to these higher spaces of connections that we're being. What do I mean? Most people here probably already get it in the sense that we can get in our heads and we can judge whether it's normal to hold certain hand positions, whether it's normal to allow ourselves to sign light, whether it's normal to weave light in the field,
Yes.
whether it's normal to whisper yes, whether it's normal to over accentuate vowels or words or breathe funny sometimes. The body being allowed in on the event is a gift we can give ourselves. The body, you picked this body, you signed on and agreed and won the lottery when you got to be this life. This is a rare and sacred space of connection. And this human life, this sacred, rare space of connection, and you are more. And that's what's happening. The more's rising, the more's anchoring, the more's expanding, activating, coming online, literally coming online, lighting up the field of your own format, and then the space of connection you hold in the field itself.
Yes.
And allowing the body, getting comfortable with whatever it is your body does with your flow. For some of you, it's going to be singing. You're just going to feel really comfortable singing. And maybe you already are a singer, you know? I've met a lot of people through the work, the outreach, Acasma, that come to me as clients and students, and they're in choirs or bands or orchestras, some group with either the sound of their voice or the sound of an instrument. And they've been drawn to it since day one, you know? And that's their outlet their body wants to use.
Yes.
Their voice and or flowing their vibration through an instrument. When you play a drum, you're playing that instrument and it's creating a vibratory frequency and sound, but you're also infusing that with your own.
Yes.
So when I did the ceremony at the beach in Destin and I was playing that drum, that was also my energy moving through that rhythm. I handed it to Kirsten and I asked her to play it while I continued to work in the circle. That was Kirsten's energy present through that drum as well. Many of us here have toned together, held tone together. And that's actually also a form of light weaving, because as the sounds come out and flow, they weave and they connect and intertwine, and a new sound, a new vibration is formed of that unity.
Yes.
Weaving new alignments of light. Let me explain light weaving for a moment, please, from my understanding at this point. Many of you, all of you, let's rephrase, please, all of you are light weavers.
Yes.
Let's just have fun with it for 1 minute. It'll really help our brains, okay? So everybody right now, camera off or camera on, it doesn't matter. You're going to say a sentence and you're going to have fun with this. Ready? So you're going to say, don't say it yet. Just listen to the whole thing first. If you don't want to say it, don't say it. You're going to say, hi, my name is, and I'm a light weaver. Like you're at a support group for light weavers. How about that? All right, ready? Let's try it. You do you. Hi, my name is Andrea, and I'm a light weaver. And then we all answer, hi, Andrea. Hi, Georgios. Hi, Trudy. Hi, Laura. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Bobby. Hi, Javelin. Oh, goodness. So everyone has the ability, here live and or via video. You have the ability. You are a light weaver. You're just allowing yourself to be comfortable with that space of you. And it doesn't matter how fast you become comfortable with that space. It doesn't matter if you ever become comfortable with that space. Do not allow that to come into the picture. Does this make sense? Just understand it's a possibility. How does possibility feel? The word itself, the concept, right? It's possible. And if it's possible to you, that means you're available to it. So, light weaving. You are a field of light inside a human form. You're eternal. When you leave this form, your light is the field itself, and it will register itself and return, in a sense, to whatever space is next optimal for you. This will look different to everyone because everyone has a different understanding and belief structure of that journey, that movement of them.
Yes.
And so this energy that's in you, that is in all spaces of consciousness, is unique to you in this space based on your specific focus and journey of your own expansion. But as you be this specific rare space of this energy that is the all. Ha! I have to breathe on that one. Those are big words to say. Yes. So as you are being this sacred space of the all, you are connected to all other reference points thereof, if you will.
Yes.
You are a part of this incomprehensible space of consciousness that has many, 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 many other spaces of itself in which it is expanding, exploring, and being. Outside of, if you will, just try hard, just do it, jump in here with your mind. The mind needs these words, but this isn't perfect for the quantum understanding. Outside of the individualized, specific, rare spaces. So see all these names and faces here? This is perfect. These are specific, rare spaces of source, inhabiting a now point of reference to explore itself and remember and expand. Yes. And in between these spaces are additional fields of consciousness that are source as well, but are outside of a specific point of reference. Does this make sense so far? And in those spaces, you could call it the void, but it's the field. It's still the field because it's all one field. It's all hooked together. But then it goes into these units that allow it to register, read, grow, expand. And in between the units is all this light that is yet to be placed within any specific space. Now that light, as it gets closer to specific space points, including collectives like humanity, it takes on resonance or holds resonance with the space it's closest to. With me still some? Okay. So when you weave light, you can weave your own light. You have the ability to weave your own light. And we'll discuss that deeper in a minute. But you also have the ability to weave the light between the specific spaces. You can weave for someone else if they ask you and intend to receive that get assistance from you. We do that with Acasma quantum energy. But we do not ever, and we could not ever, manipulate somebody else's light field in a nefarious way and be doing Acasma quantum energy, because it doesn't work there. Does that make sense to some degree? Okay. It's such a big topic, I know. I'm like shocked as it's coming out my mouth, believe me. But Okay, we're landing this together, guys. I say that a lot, but are you with me? We're landing this whole thing together. As you're listening and feeling and hearing and sensing, we're landing this. This is assisting us and humanity and all consciousness. So when you light weave, your inner knowing, your I am, and your body, because you're in a human format, are able to work in unison to assist, to interpret intuitively the in between spaces of light that you can tweak and assist to shift the resonance to an optimal alignment to assist the connection in the field, which will assist the resonance nearest that light. So if you're talking about, yes, human consciousness, the human collective, then you're weaving the light around that field. Weaving is a term, it's easy for people to kind of see in their head, like you would weave, to create a rug or a tapestry or something, maybe, or a basket, right? So you're like moving things and creating connections and balance and stability. This is higher dimensional work. This is done by higher dimensional beings who are coming from their I am. That's where this happens. It doesn't happen any other way. You can weave for your own field, and that would be a good example. We'll do it right here, right now. If you're seated, that's optimal. You can do it when you're laying down, though. There's nothing wrong with that. Some of you have had this experience during a Acasma quantum energy session and a tuning session or a personal session, and you've written me and told me about it. But you can do this at any moment with intent, okay? So together here now, whether you're aware of all the terms I'm going to use or not, it's okay. Just follow along, just follow along, be as active and interactive as you choose. And if you just want to watch, that's fine. Whether you've taken AQE or not, it's okay. Nothing's going to be harmed by you trying these spaces out, okay? This is all love. This is all love. This is all the divine. If you have taken AQE, you will understand me a little bit faster. But it's available to everyone right here to feel into light weaving. Put your hands facing each other. Allow your breath. This is important. I had somebody give me some feedback the other day. Our beautiful Tanny. You guys know Tanny. She said she's been in AQE since January and she graduated in June. And she said for the first time she had really beautiful self-expansion, self-session space with a cosmic quantum energy, but she realized she was breathing into it more. The breath is so important. You are the breath. When you breathe, you're letting you into the space more. You're becoming more present with the space more. The I am that you are is there in your breath, on your breath, as your breath. Yes. Hands facing one another, 6 inches or so apart. Allowing the breath. Allowing the space. That means just relaxing. Best you can, being the space, just this moment. Just allow the energies to move. They're moving. They are moving. Trust yourself and just allow your breath. You do not really need me to tell you this, but some will benefit from it, so I will allow. Yes. The energy in the brain is opening right now. You're resetting your neural pathways to allow yourself to actually engage this space with a sense of trust and that it is a reality for you. Yes. Just allow your breath as the pathways open, connect, form. This is a new belief structure landing at a new level. Yes, there's a lot of energy opening up in your back. Just allow your breath Let the energies move. You're opening up the energies, the back, just to the outside of your shoulder blades,
Yes.
towards your underarms.
Yes. Yes.
There's a lot of energy stored there.
Yes. Yes.
There's a flow being opened from the back, underneath the arms, down the arms to the hands.
Yes.
Oh, that crown is opening gloriously. Just breathe, Holy One. Let it open. I open my crown, that I may know the truth. Let it open. You got a lot of energy in your head right now. Let it open. Breathe.
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Just keep letting that flow go through that crown to your field. This is a massive amount of energy pouring in, but you are designed for this. You designed this very moment itself.
Yes.
Your body knows what to do with this. Listen to yourself, direct your flow, feeling the energy in the head. Say, I open my crown that I may know the truth. I allow my flow. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Blessing the root lines, anchoring deep, grounding the energies.
Yes.
I bless my root lines. I ground my energy.
Yes.
You are directing your flow, Holy One.
Yes.
Your higher dimensional self has landed in your now at a new level. Yes. Just allow your breath, please.
Yes.
Just allow yourself to listen with your heart. Just be the space, please. There are vibrational frequencies coming in for assistance for the way in which the body, the format, processes the higher flow. If you are led to tone or sounds want to come forth in your space, you are on mute. You follow your own inner knowing. But listen with your heart. Allow your way as we enter this space of light weaving, activation, and expansion. Yane yakaoko aye.
Yes.
Yane yakaoko aye. Yasawa. Nasaukoa. Nasaukoa. Nasaukoa.
Yes.
Allow your breath, please. If you want to move your hands, you can. You can allow, if you are stepping into this space for the first time or it's fairly new, starting with allowing your fingers to just take position, whatever position, just moving your fingers, moving your hands, letting the body in on the experience of your energy and your flow. Purple flooding in. Allow the space, please. Allow the breath. There's a groundedness in your breath. There's a sovereign expansiveness in your breath, breathing slowly, deeply, a pattern that works for you. Acknowledging in your inner knowing as you're breathing that that's your I am flowing. A lot of energy moving in the third eye. Allow the space. Energy opening on the back of the skull, base of the skull, where the nape of the neck, I think they call it, maybe.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, you are here, Holy One. You are here. You are here. You are here. You have remembered you are here. You are surrounded by love.
Yes.
We are with you, Holy One.
Yes.
Always. Always. And you can begin to allow yourself to move your hands just like you're kind of playing with the air, as if there were strings of light like a harp, but in the air in front of you. And you're just kind of allowing
Yes.
whatever feels right to you.
Yes.
Sometimes one hand will hold a position point and the other hand will move. Sometimes it will be big movements and you'll feel the entire arms coming in and the chest opening as the arms are allowed to fully extend and move the flow. Watanea kaokoa poai.
Yes.
You may have language coming in. Allow. You may want language coming in. You can allow yourself to use the Acasma phrases te te te. Na na na. Ono kea ha. Ono kea ha. When you use your arms, allow the muscles to tighten in the biceps and the forearms.
Yes.
Allow the muscles to tighten just a bit, what's comfortable for you. Keep moving the hands as you feel to. Posture, position, spaces, typing, playing with the air, signing light, whatever words you want to use. Now in front of you is these spaces.
Yes.
You can have your eyes closed, you can have your eyes open, whatever works for you, but in front of you are these spaces of light.
Yes.
Ribbons of light, strings of light, lines of light. Pick it. Pick what works for you.
Yes.
It's still beyond what we deem it, but we allow. And allow yourself to sense them. Feel them with your palm or your palms. Just kind of allow the palm forward, moving slowly, the hand back and forth, left and right, really slowly, but you're feeling. You can feel the sensation in your palm. You can feel the sensation in your fingertips, your thumb,
Yes.
your head, your third eye.
Yes.
For many, it's the throat and the heart as well. Just breathing, feeling the field in front of you, feeling the field around you, within you. Green and gold light flooding in. You could register and read what you sense and feel, and you can allow that to help you with your interpretation. And there will always be the interpretation of those around you if you're doing this for someone else or a group. And there will be the interpretations beyond comprehension.
Yes.
But we allow. And as you feel the energy with the palm of the hand, you take into consideration and intend as well that the energies be assisted in the most optimal manner, if that is best for all and for you, and you be available, you be present, and you begin to move your fingers just like you're kind of moving through those ribbons, moving through those lines, moving through those rays of light, whatever it is that you want to intend that they are. Sometimes it's a repetitive movement of the thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just bend, 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 bend.
Yes.
As it moves from the left to the right. Sometimes it's from the
Yes.
right to the left. And it can be up and it can be down. And your hand could turn.
Yes.
Like you're turning a dial.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Allow your breath allow the space. Trust yourself. Allow the crown to continually be available to open. Allow the energy within the format continually flow. Some spaces may feel so incredibly sacred that your eyes will fill with tears. Your breath will skip several beats. Just allow, if you will. It is the most beautiful thing. Just allow. Just be the space. And this is a space you can be as you choose to, when you choose to, how you choose to. You are not given orders that you must obey or do this in a certain way, but it is a possibility. You have the ability to do it. And as you allow it, even if we think we're doing the field in between the spaces of the variation points of source, even if we think we're in that space of it, we're in us. We're always in our flow. When I first started doing this, I had never seen it before. I had never read about it before. It just started coming forth in my meditation time. I'd be seated on the floor and my arms would move, my hands would move. I started recording it and sharing small videos on Instagram, and people were reaching out and saying, "What are you doing? It's beautiful. I feel the presence of the I Am." Some people said they saw DNA floating in the air around me. Some people said, "I do this when I meditate. I never thought anybody else did. What's going on?" We're on our way. That's what was going on. We were on our way. We were showing up. We were walking into the plane of existence as higher dimensional beings of light in human formats. We were bringing in the balance.
Yes.
And all the while, we were also learning how to reset our minds, to turn on our awareness, our observation, heal the victimhood and rise as the sovereign, shift the consciousness.
Yes.
And our light increased, our vibration and frequency changed as we allowed the changes. And yet here again in this moment, we are allowing, we are trusting, we are being available to our more. And then, and only then, it is how our more shows up.
Yeah.
When we weave light, we assist light. When we weave light,
Yes.
we are in full and divine flow with that light, offering it love, offering it
Yes.
grace,
Yes.
mercy, compassion, unattached to what that light does with what we've done.
Yes.
Unattached, like you do it and you stop, you end, you seal it, and that is whatever way you choose. I just hold the intention that when I stop, it's always sealed divinely, and I don't have to say or do anything specifically. It's just who I am. But when I stop and I begin to be what we would consider regular human, it's just seamless. My breath may not fluctuate as much as when I'm in the one space compared to what we would consider the other, but it is still my breath flowing through my form. And I just be me. Allow your breath the space. You will have your own take on this. You will experience your own inner knowings, interpretations, messages, guidance, and as you continue to expand your understanding of yourself, the guidance, the messages, the interpretations will expand as well.
Yes.
Begin to bring this space your love and your gratitude for the understandings that have been gained here, that have been landed here, that have been connected with here. Just sending out your love. I just say out loud or in my heart, I say it in general. I love you, I love you, I love you. And all receive that love. All. And you can begin to bring your focus back to your sight, if you would like, your physical sight, as you want to, as you wish to, as feels aligned for you. You can take the hands and put them in prayer position, slowly, gently, intentionally, purposefully, sovereignly, breathing and feeling that sovereign, divine you flowing through that form with those hands in prayer position. Breathe into that. Allow yourself to whisper, intend, speak, think, feel, I am here. I am here. And And slowly, when you're ready, just kind of bow forward gently. It's just an acknowledgement, but it is a profound statement as well for the body to be in the experience again of, in that bow moment, it is saying, you are saying, the divine within me acknowledges the divine within all. Allow your breath and return upright when you're ready. And just allow your breath, allow your body, allow yourself to sense your body. Listen to the sounds in your room, your space, your car, wherever you are. Allow yourself to continue to think or feel or sense or intend, I am here. As you register, read, connect with the space and with yourself. And you can allow the sentence again that we allowed earlier, and we allowed a laugh and we allowed joy. And there is laughter and there is joy in the sentence, and there is also profound truth, whether you think it or you speak it or both. But you can allow it, allow the joy and allow the sacred depth of truth. Say, hi, I'm a light weaver. I'm a higher dimensional being of light in a human form. And I am here. I am here. Just be with that knowingness. Allow that connection of yourself. You know, I have been conveying to everyone since 2020, we are surrounded by love. And I say it all the time. Probably some days I say it multiple times a day, whether I'm writing it or speaking it. And when I would have fearful moments, I would even envision that love surrounding me. And that helped me redirect those moments and leave that reality line, and I don't live there anymore. And now I look when I'm on these calls, and I look when I'm in the chats, our Acasma Connections chat, our Pods of Light chats. I look when we're on the grid, and I see all of you, and I hear in my being my own voice. I'm surrounded by love. Thank you for being the love that surrounds me. Thank you for being the love that surrounds me. Well, I am just so grateful for all of you. That was fantastic, in my opinion. I'm not trying to be conceited and talk about my part of it, but I'm talking about your part of it. You are phenomenal. Thank you for coming into this space. It's a very big space and showing up with just such presence. So thank you, thank you, thank you for that. Let me check the chat really quickly. Light weaving was the first space of my languages of light, soul language, that came through for me. Barbie's writing this in the chat. My hands just began moving on their own. I love it, Barbie. I love it. Thank you for sharing that. It is beautiful. And I mentioned in the space that that happened with me, and it's people would say, is somebody doing that? Like, is a being using your body? And like, are you channeling? And like, somebody's moving your arms. And it was a big stretch for a lot of people to understand that there's this space of us that's landing, that we're connecting in with, where we're understanding how non separate we are from our I am. And the divine itself is us, within us.
Yes.
And as we're moving out of a space where it was always what's outside of us doing things to us, through us, as us, whatever, we're realizing it is us.
Yes.
And we're allowing that more and more. And it's a big stretch for some people, even when they speak light language. They want to know who's speaking through me, or who's speaking and saying these things. And it's available for you and I to allow, anchor, and live as I am speaking. I am signing. And when we say that, we're not saying it from a sense of ego. No. We're saying it from a remembrance of ourselves in full alignment as and with the divine. Does this make sense to you? Bonnie says, I affirm I am a light weaver. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, Bonnie. Barbie says, I had to let go of the worry of what other people would see or think and allow the flow. That's a big part of it as well. Get out of the head, stay in the heart. It's funny because I get that what we do is very different. And at the same time, it's that difference that makes it so special. Does that make sense? It's that difference that makes it so sacred.
Yes.
It gives the opportunity to that sacred, special connection of us, that essence point, the ability to be in our now, the ability to be in our now. So this was beautiful. This was the new human experience. The new human experience. Music makes the flow more intense some days. Music, yes. You know, I think we did it last week, or no, maybe it was a session notes video for the expansion class. I think it might have been in that. I sang Don't Go Breaking My Heart. Did anybody see that video? Okay. That song just popped into my head when I was doing the video. But it was just to say, music can help you weave light. It can help you sign light. Listen to music that you like, and then just let your hands dance. So it doesn't have to be that that's the way you do it, but it can help someone that's wanting to open that space more. And, you know, if you like to sing as well, you can sing a song you like that you know the words of. And then another really fun thing to do is allow your light language to a tune you know. I do that a lot in the shower. I love to sing opera. And so I bellow out opera in the shower quite often. And I will sing to songs I was raised with my whole life. And yet I will allow it to be light language. Like, Haneo asonotea abrekia nabreso. Like that. And I love it. I love it. So you can play with that as well. Like, you know a song, right? But you want to like sing your light language. Bring the song, the melody in, but put your words over it, or your tones, or whatever's coming in for you. And it's really fantastic. I love it so much. Holly says, this was really beautiful. Thank you. Love and blessings to all. We are truly surrounded by love. Oh, we love you, Holly. Huge hug to Holly. We love you, Holly. Deborah, I am a light weaver and experienced more than one frequency at the same time. Have you experienced the same? Deborah, I love that. That's beautiful confirmation and intention held. So, experiencing more than one frequency at a time, I I probably would. I may not understand completely how the his question is laid out. So, if someone else does, please chime in. But for me, um, my understanding in my being is that I am connecting with all available frequency, if that makes sense. And um, I'm not really tuning into any of them. I'm holding my own frequency and bringing in just that pure space of assistance of available shift to whatever point of frequency each space wants to move or can move. Does this make sense? Okay. And I may not understand correctly. Sometimes I don't understand questions correctly. Okay. I am a light weaver that still hums. Gregory, we see it with you. Good for you. Humming is very powerful as well. And Cindy says, at times my arms felt like rubber bands held tight. I love that. Yeah, I mentioned tensing the muscles because it allows you to kind of feel it more in a sense, and then you can kind of play with it more. And what you start doing, if you want, and maybe you already are, is you start realizing that you can do these incredibly unique and beautiful alignments with your body. And I cannot not feel it. And I'm trying to talk while I'm doing it. But it raises the vibration so quickly. Yes. When you allow that with the body. Does this make sense? Okay. And sometimes, I did say this earlier, you'll hold one arm, or I will, you do whatever you want, but I'll notice I'll end up with one arm stationary, and then I'll be doing something with my other. And sometimes it feels like it gets very relative to a chakra center, especially if I'm doing it for a group or an individual. And I'll be there for a little bit. And if I don't have to know what it means because I don't need to. I just allow. But I could feel into it and sense and like, oh, we're doing the throat. It's apparent we're at the throat. Does this make sense? So there's a lot of work being done in the throat. And then sometimes I'll feel like this, where my hands will do like something like this, you know. To me, that's like kind of clearing and pulling and stretching that space. And then sometimes the hand will come out and then you're like, I think you're just clearing it and pulling it out. But you can kind of work with your inner knowing on that and lean in to kind of read what you're doing. But I wouldn't box it because it's more than what we think we're doing. So even if we say I'm clearing the throat, we're also doing something else. So just, allow, right? All right, we have, hi, I'm Jamelyn. I'm a light weaver, allowing my I am for the greatest good of all. I love it. I love it. Hi, Jamelyn. Welcome to the group. Okay, Trudy says, such an intense, incredible, powerful, beautiful, sacred space. Thank you. Thank you, beautiful Trudy. Thank you for being here, Holy One. We love you. We love you. We love you. Thank you. All right, this was fantastic. I love being these spaces with you. Oh my goodness. All right, so go forth and be new. And if you're not already in summer camp, we have summer camp today at 2 p.m. And the passwords over there on Patreon, all members, free and paid, are invited. So the information's all over there. If you have a problem with it, though, you just reach out. I'll get you where you need to be. 2 p.m. this afternoon, we have a writing workshop with our beautiful Jamelin, and we're coming from the beautiful connections of Acasma quantum energy and bringing that into our writing. So yes, we would love to have you join us today if you're available to do so, and get into the chat, share your feedback. We're so grateful to be this space with each and every one of you. Thank you for hearing the call and for coming home. Thank you. Thank you. Blessings on your nows, holy ones. Blessings on your nows.